Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to create this beautiful can slider animation using Figma prototypes. So without wasting any time, let's jump right in. First, here are all the fruit elements we'll be working with in this project. And here's a button I created earlier. Don't worry about the cans just yet. We'll learn how to make them in just a bit. Let's start by setting up our background. Add a new frame and change its background color. Next, place an ellipse on the canvas. Set its color to white. Now apply a layer blur. Change the blend mode to soft light. Lock this layer. Now let's add some text. Change its blend mode to overlay and reduce the opacity to soften the look. Awesome, our background is ready. Lock this layer too. Now, we're going to use a fantastic website to create our can mockups. Meet pacdora, the sponsor of today's video. Pacdora is a browser-based platform that lets you create custom die lines, packaging templates, and 3D mockups, all in one place. Whether you're designing boxes, pouches, cups, or cans, pacdora makes it easy to design, visualize, and export everything directly from your browser. They offer over 5,000 mockup templates. Just pick one that matches your product, customize it according to your needs, and you're ready to go. Pacdora also has a built-in design editor, so you can upload your brand assets, drag and drop elements, add text, and even apply custom patterns or textures to your packaging. Let's choose the cans category. Here we have a variety to choose from. Let's go with this one. You can change the material. I'll choose metal matte for a clean, modern look. Now let's upload our label designs. I've already prepared them, so I'll go ahead and upload all the files. Select a label. Here you can see a 360-degree view of the rendered can. Resize the label so it fits the can properly. Next, let's set a body color for the can. If you go to the Elements tab, you can add text, shapes, and more. Under the Inspiration tab, you'll find different patterns to enhance your design. Let's apply this pattern and tweak its colors. It's looking great. For now, remove the pattern. Let's save it. You can also customize the lid color, the pull tab, and more. Feel free to adjust everything to match your brand. Now, go to the Background tab. Here you can add different gradient backgrounds. You can also keep the background transparent. You can even generate AI-powered backgrounds. Let's try generating one with AI. First, choose a style. Now hit Generate. It might take a moment. And there it is. It blended perfectly with our can. Both backgrounds are looking great. You can export them to use anywhere. Let's try one more background. Great. Now, let's export this can mockup. You can adjust the angle and choose your export format. You can also export the die line or even a video render. There are different types of video showcases available. Pacdora lets you generate embeddable code for your website too. For now, let's export this as a PNG. Let's switch out the label. Change the body color. Let's export it. I've gone ahead and created mockups for all the cans and exported them. Now, let's head back to Figma. I've imported all the mockups. Now, let's set up the frames for the animation. Now add a can to the frame. Then place its matching fruit element in the frame. Make sure the can is layered above the element. Let's add a subtext. Now add the other subtext as well. Select all of them and convert them into a frame. Adjust the frame height to show only one subtext at a time. Turn on clip content so only one is visible. Now place this subtext frame into the main frame. Next, let's create a call to action button. If this video hits 5,000 views in 1 week, I'll share the Figma source file with you. So make sure to like, comment, and share it with your friends. Let's quickly add the remaining cans and their elements. Remember, each can should sit above its corresponding fruit element. Now that everything's in place, let's add the navigation buttons. Now hide all the cans except the lemon one by moving them downward. Also, scale down all the fruit elements except the lemon one. Let's add a few rulers for reference. Now duplicate the frame. In the second frame, move up the lemon can and shrink its element size. Then, center the apple can. Change the background color and update the CTA button color. Now select all the subtext and move them up to display the apple subtext. Increase the apple element size. Now duplicate this frame and follow the same steps as the previous frame. Update the background and CTA button color. Move up the apple can and decrease the size of its elements. Center the mango can and scale up its element. Also, change the subtext. Once again, duplicate the frame and follow the same process for the next can. Now, once again, repeat the same process for the final can. Now that we've created all the frames, let's set up the prototype links. Now add an on-click interaction. Set the animation to Smart Animate. Choose the animation type as gently. Set the duration to 1000 milliseconds. Repeat these settings for all the buttons. Finally, link the last frame back to the first one. Let's test it out. Perfect. Everything's working smoothly. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to check out pacdora. I've added the website link in the description. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, and share the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.